Hi there, my name is Helena La Barbara. I am a professional astrologer and tarot card reader. I would like to invite you to my weekly forecast where I'm going to tell you what kind of energy configurations planets do right now on the sky and how it's going to likely affect your daily life and your emotions. So let's start. This week of March is actually much more calm. That was the first week of March. We have actually two astrological events. So the first one it's going to be on Wednesday, the 9th of March, and that is Mercury changing the sign. He will go from the sign Aquarius to the sign of Pisces. So Mercury will be in the sign of Pisces for a little bit more than 2 weeks until the 27th of March. And Mercury, astrologically in Pisces, the planet of our logic thinking, of gathering information, our daily communication, of dealing with left brain generally, normally astrologically it's in the sign of fall, which means that planet cannot really work like it used to work. What that means for us? So our logic thinking might be blurred. We might have a difficulty with focusing our thoughts, our daily communication can be affected. We can feel much more distracted, and there might be some, communication error. Our mind can wander, and it might be just really difficult to focus on the important task. So if you have any deadlines or some timeline you need to keep up, it's good to check it twice, or maybe talk to other people or people who are more, going with the data and stuff like this, for they help you to do that, because all our document, communication, and all this normal logical mind will be affected. So also the other people, around us, once we might be this earthy person who just rely on logic, rely on some type of data, and the other people will just talk to us about feelings, and we will be like, hey, well, what's wrong with everyone around? But generally our mind also should be a little bit clouded, so we really need to pay attention if we must pay attention, because I cannot ask anyone to take a holiday for 2 weeks. Of course, we have our life, everything must work, but that's the moment more to focus on the art, on the inspiration. The idea might come from very intuitive way, from some dreams. We might have feelings that we need to do something instead of logical thinking. And generally, Mercury in Pisces, this is the planet where we can see in many birth charts of famous artists, musicians, because this is not normal communication. It's a communication through art, it's a communication through some creativity, it's a communication with ghost, with something what it's intangible, what is difficult to, just put the hand on it. So if you are creative, if there is something what you can do, I don't know, it's also the movie industry, for example, somewhere where you work with imagination, fantasy, that's a good place to be. That's this all artistic and maybe graphic and industry. When you use your imagination, that's something what Mercury support in Pisces. But if you have a really important meetings where you really need to focus on data, you want to check it twice or 3 times, because you just might your head might just fly away during this time. What is also good, Mercury in the Pisces, it's for meditation. Some answers can come through the meditation. Pisces and all, along with all water signs, are really bad in expressing with the words. So Mercury, the planet of expression of the words, goes through a different channels. So we can express, if you need to say something, you might try to write it, just going a little bit more with your right brain. Even if you are a little bit more organized person, this time you should just try rely a little bit more on your feelings and intuition. The next event and the last event in this week, it's a Sun in conjunction with Neptune. So that conjunction happened only once a year, and here it's going to happen the 13th of March. But because it is such a big transit, it's only one time a year, we can feel it already the 12th and the 14th. And what is all about? So right now we are really in season of Pisces. We had this new moon on Pisces. There's many planets in Pisces. Pisces are the last sign of zodiac. So this is the moment when we maybe have some project, maybe we are creative, maybe there are some positive feelings, there is intuition coming, but that's not yet about action. It's more about the dreaming, being a visionary. These 3 days when Sun is conjunct Neptune, it can affect our vitality. We can feel much more tired, and this happened actually on Sunday. So if it's possible, take this time for yourself, do whatever feels comfortable for you. So Neptune, generally, it's about intuition. It's about blurring some boundaries. So we might feel much more connected with the others. So it's very important who are you surrounded with, because we can pick up much easier the moods from your environment. We can be much more sensitive. So that's also the moment when normally in the situation we wouldn't react, but some situation can aggravate our feelings, emotion. We can even shed some tears in the situation which normally we wouldn't react. We can be generally much more tender, sensitive. It's a good aspect to, being more altruistic, connect with the other person, with the other feelings. In Pisces, we generally want to merge. We just don't see these boundaries so clearly. So who is who, which feelings is what am I feeling, or it's the other person feeling. So we can easily go into someone else's shoes, we can more someone else's skin, and we can more feel, but we also can react much more emotional. So the things can come through us through the dreams, through the meditation. Each sign has a bright side and a little bit darker side. Here, this duality in the Pisces, they are swimming into two different directions. So that might be like on one side, going with the flow, charity, trusting your intuition, your feeling, your gut feelings, and be with the other people who you just feel right about them and support them. It's all about leaving the ego and just feel the other people's. On the other side, the Pisces might have this tendency to some different kind of reality. So you might want to try some drugs, alcohol. If you have this tendency, you can just fly away too much, because this is where we want to go out from our boundaries. So this is the moment when we want to change a little bit this reality. We want to alternate states of our being. But this is the moment when we are really weakened, and this is the moment when our body needs rest. So the meditation, connection with some favorite art, or just spending time under the water. Connect with the water. Neptune, mythologically, this is the god of the water. So going to the sea, or even take a bath, because not everyone lives in a hot place right now, but taking a bath and just relax yourself if you can. We can feel very overwhelmed, chaotic. that's really good time for slowing down and just maybe watch some nice movie and surround yourself only with the things which makes you feel calm, relax, and just slow down. And if you can, charity and helping others, and being involved in some artistic creative project, that can also works well. That's it for this week. If you like it, please subscribe my channel. Like this, you will not miss another week forecast. And I wish you a great week, and see you next week. Bye.